Hi, this is Matthias of the German band Traitor, and you're listening to The Bloodshed with the Vampire on Metal Messiah Radio International.
Hi, Matthias and Lorenz. It's a great pleasure to have you guys back here on the Bloodshed, Metal Messiah Radio with a Vampire.
Thanks for having us, man.
You're always welcome. Traitor was formed in 2009 in the beautiful city of Balingen.
That's correct, sir.
By the way, I want to say the city of Balingen is also the city that organizes this great festival every year, the Bang Your Head Festival. Matthias and Lorenz, how do you see the metal scene developing in Balingen? And are you proud to carrying the name of your hometown, Balingen?
I think the scene in Balingen is very alive and it's a solid scene. You got a lot of different music there. It's not metal anyway, but you got electronic music there, you got hip-hop and all the stuff, so it's booming. And I think we're proud, like, to be one of the bands known from Balingen, from Bang Your Head Festival and all the stuff, and to deliver the music, like, straight out of Balingen. So that's pretty cool.
I love that, no? Straight from Balingen. It sounds so killer. Okay. I think, if I'm not wrong, I believe we met some times ago, like 2 years ago, I can't remember right now. We gathered right here for the album you just released at the time, Mozer, the follow-up to the band's debut Trash Command 2012. I must mention, for those who don't know the band, new fans, this great band, as I said, formed in Balingen in 2009 with current lineups had Hery, guitars and backing vocals, Matthias Koch, guitars and backing vocals, Lorenz, Kandolf, basses and backing vocals, and Andreas Mozer, drummer and me, vocals. Matthias and Lorenz, the band again remains with a steady and solid lineup since 2009, with the last change up when you, Matthias, came in 2013 replacing Robin Mozer on guitars. After 5 years being part of Titanic Trash Command, you, Matthias, and also Lorenz being there for I think almost 9 years already, and with 2 full-length albums in the case of you, Matthias, 3 full-length albums in the case of Lorenz. How do you guys feel that the band, that you guys functioning together as a band and also as friends, as bandmates?
Well, I think we're functioning fine, like friendly fighting all the time, but yeah, it's like family, you know, ups and downs.
Yeah, we got a lot of time together, so we have to got a good communication one with the other, but
yeah, we get used to each other, put it that way, yeah.
And it's well, of course, so out of the band room, we are doing things together, drinking beer and stuff. So it's a little bit more than only musicians playing together some music. So I think it is really important also to give the energy on stage and all this, to have a good relation one to each other. So,
yeah, because let me tell you one thing, no, I witnessed that even in bigger bands, is a powerful band, great music, but the members don't get along after playing, and that's a big problem, I think.
Yeah, and you have to hang out with these guys, like, especially when you're on tour or stuff like that, and you're in a small venue, or you just have like a small backstage, and you just hang out with each other, and it's important to like the other one, because otherwise I think you're affecting the show. With all the stuff. And just think about, you have to hang out all the time with some dickhead, so nobody want to do that. And we have the happy case, like we like each other at least a little, so it's cool.
Can you imagine hit each other with a guitar on the stage?
It happens. You wouldn't believe how often this happens.
At least when I see you guys in the picture, you guys look alike. You guys look like brothers.
Yeah, but we know each other, like, for Gerd, Andy, and I. We know each other for 10 years, and I think Gerd and Andy, they know each other since school or something, or at least 15 years or something.
But listen,
so you don't know if they are brothers. Maybe.
You guys are not twins, no?
No. We're not related. It's like a brother from another mother. So.
Just kidding. Okay, going back to this great album, Venomizer. The band was really busy in doing shows and tours in support of this great album, Venomizer, which we all love so much, with killer tunes I remember so much and I still enjoy up to date. Torturized, Toxic Death, War, Death in Terror, Hellhammer, Traitor Part 2, and to be more specific, the complete album was a total annihilation. Guys, for you two and the rest of the band members, what are you thinking on what the band has gained and are still gaining because of Venomizer? And do you believe the album has surpassed all the high hopes that has been settled for it?
Well, it was our second album, and it was like the first album with Mozer on it, so you definitely hear the change, like the writing process in the music. If you compare like Venomizer to Flash Command, it's like a little bit more, let's say, poppy or something like that. Not as harsh as album Flash Command. But I think it's a step forward, like you listen to the hook lines and how it is written and the whole development, the whole progress of writing this music is like more mature than the first album. I think that's like the main difference in there, and we had like phenomenal feedback. We were also surprised with it because we just did like what we're doing and the people seems like to dig it, so fuck yeah. So I'm cool with that.
By now, the band has gained more popularity, more shows are being asked to play. What's all these good things that the band has won because of this album?
I think we are with more recognition, like we're playing more big festival venues like Wacken this year, so we can actually meet. Are you at Wacken this year?
Yeah.
So we can meet and have a drink together, buddy.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, so what I want to know, if you guys are real happy and satisfied to what this album has done for the bands.
I would say yes, because the more the better.
Well, the thing was, when we published Venomizer, we were sure that it's a good record, but we didn't think that it would be that great and give us this popularity that it has right now. Of course, with Crash Command already was the same, and with Venomizer it was a little bit more. So we are really happy how it went then. That's a little bit what I can say about this, what I think.
It opened like different doors. I had not that big booking agency and stuff like that, and now you got more shows, and the feedback is such great. And like with the new album, we need even that also. It's just growing and growing and growing. So I really like it because the sky's the limit.
So now the Swabians are very well known worldwide.
Think so. Yeah, well known, I don't know, but I just read like a review from a different band they're straight out of Canada. They're from Canada, and I read this review, and there was the guy, and he was like, yeah, it's similar to Traitor with the second album and stuff. I'm reading this, and it's a good feeling, like you have some impression and put your stamp on something and people really dig it and they try to be like that or just trying similar styles, and so I really enjoy that, actually.
Okay guys, the band released the third full-length album, Knee Deep in the Death. That was on April 27, 2018 via Violent Greek Records. Guys, could you introduce the tracking list of this great new album, Knee Deep into Death, to us?
First song is Mad Dictator, it's also our single. They released this before. Second track, Predator Skinned Alive. We have this third track, Nukem All, which is dealing with Nukem, the video game. There's Ebola on it, and it's dealing, of course, with Ebola. Piece of Pale is a song about the manhunt in Tanzania with albinos. There are people hunting albinos, the people with the pale skin. and they think that they got some magic power. So they just hunt down, kill them, and you can buy like a chopped off arm and put it in your mine, and you got more gold and stuff like that. And I think that's pretty sick because actually it's growing business in Tanzania, and they're still doing that, and I can't believe it's still around, something like that, you know? Yeah, next song, Demonic Possession. This one is about exorcism, like The Exorcist, the movie. And after that, we got the intro that's At the Gates of Hell, which is a small intro for the title track Knee Deep in the Dead. And this song is dealing with the Doom series, the game, of course, and the book. So we grew up with that stuff, and yeah, it was nice to write a song about it.
Then song number 9 is Say No More, which is about the Alien movies.
Yep.
And after that, number 10 with Crucifixion, which of course is...
It's about crucifixion. Yeah. It's an old school thrash metal song, you know, like not the big deep meaning, but it's fitting. Yeah.
And then we've got as song 11, we've got a Ramones cover. We've got the Blitzkrieg Bop, a little bit more thrashy than it is in original.
Yeah.
Guys,
twist on
it. Guys, I must say that it took me days after days, you know, to really take a good listen to this new album, and without a doubt, you guys out of Balingen really made a stamp on how to keep the Teutonic thrash metal scene up high, and to keep it up high in the way that all these great thrash metal bands that has been around in the 80s up to now, I'm talking about the German thrash like Traitor, Sodom, Destruction, to say some. Really proud of you guys too.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. We know like the guys from Destruction, we know the Schmier, we know him pretty well. Playing a lot of shows with them guys. They seem to dig it too. I mean, we don't try to copy them or something, but I think you can hear like, is it US thrash metal or is it out of Germany? Because US thrash metal, they're more technical, I think, and they shred like super tight and stuff like that. But I think if you're listening to German thrash metal, there's certain kind of more brutality in it. Like more straight into your face, you know? I think that's different. I think you can hear it also on the record.
Yeah, but talking about Deep in the Dead, it's nearly 40 minutes experience of very solid thrash metal driven by superb songwriting and cutthroat vocals. Guys, was the songwriting a bit more difficult and more violent than what the band has done on the previous releases to obtain this superb songwriting?
Well, after we did Venomizer, for us it was a little clear where we want to go with this Knee Deep in the Dead with the next album, because we wanted to do an album which was a little bit between Thrash Command, as raw as Thrash Command, and also, between Venomizer and Thrash Command. So we tried also to do harder songs maybe, without doing a lot of experiments or things like this. And this time, what we did was that Lorenz, Gerd and me, we sat together and we sit together and made the songs. And after that, we gave them to Andreas, who after this also changed some things in the drumming or in the order of the different parts, and he put his text on the songs, and so it was a little bit another process than we did before. It was a little bit more. We did something before, and Andy after that changed it again, and so we got a little bit more complex writing for this album, but also with the aim to do a more raw record than Venomizer. So this was a little bit how it was done. Yeah.
The 2015 release Venomizer was recorded in between November of 2014 and January 2015, while Knee Deep in the Dead produced, recorded, mixed and mastered between September and December 2017 at Maranis Studio, as usual in the hand of Vangelis Maranis, differs only slightly from its predecessors. I want to ask, what has Vangelis done differently, and was there any special requests asked or demanded from Vangelis this time compared to the last album Venomizer? And are you guys satisfied with the end product?
It was a decision to go back to Vangelis because we know how he's working, he know how we are working, and so it was like more natural. And I think we didn't have so much fights in the studio, but it's like friendly fighting. You have different ideas, just try it. And yeah, I don't know, I think we had like more vision, like with the sound, like we knew how we want our guitars to sound and tried a lot of stuff there, and just, it was like a friendly fighting around it, but we had like more a clear vision, like what we want from him, and he delivered, man. I love the sound. I love that guitar sound, like it's like a chainsaw, and I think it's fucking killer. So he did a great job with that album.
That was my question. If you have a different vision this time to what you had 2 years ago, and the best part of it that Evangelist delivered to.
Yeah, he did a great job. I'm super happy with the outcome, and I mean, you can listen like to the first album, like how the sound developed. There's some progress in it, and I think he really did like the best. Yeah, he has. I really think the third album, Need Even Dead, has the best sound of all of them right now. Especially the drums. The drums are fucking killer, bro.
Yeah, let me tell you. I noticed that the band closes the album with a cover song of Ramones' Blitzkrieg Bop, which unsurprisingly is faster and more brutal than the original. That's what I believe we was expected to. How come you guys chooses to add this particular song to this album?
Well, we did this song on the album because it came out of an idea once to play it live. Because, yeah, it's a nice song to play live. As last song, it's always a big party there if we play this song. So we said, well, we played it now several times live, so let's do it. Let's record it and put it on the record. That was the thing about it. So, double live song to record.
Yeah, but it's like with all the bonus tracks, hate it or love it. But we got the feedback live. The feedback is phenomenal. It's like that they are freaking out. They're destroying the place when we're just playing that fucking song. You know, because everybody knows the song, and yeah, it's just a good vibe, and we said, yeah, why not put it on the record? If you like it, cool. If you don't like it, just skip it, whatever.
Yeah, I love how it came out, how you guys really put it in your own jacket.
Yeah. What's your favorite track on this record? Do you have one?
Wow. It's so hard to say. I love Knee into That. I love Dictator, but I believe so far what really catches my heart, to be honest with you, is Demonic Possession. Wow, that song makes me go crazy.
That's one of my favorites too. Yeah. Because that song is more complex. You got that different structure, like the acoustic stuff in the beginning, and then like that slowly like stomping riff, and then it's just go faster and faster, and great solo on this song, and that was fun writing it. I think we were at Gerd's living room and just cranking it up and super loud, and it was fun doing that.
Guys, I still have a question about a song that I really expected to be on this album and I don't see it, or maybe I'm wrong, it's here but you didn't actually specify that this is the part 3. I'm looking for Traitor part 3.
Well, I guess Traitor has break. Maybe on the next record. I don't know. We didn't the story didn't spin it further. Yeah, maybe next time. It's not over yet. So yeah, could be. Yeah, but there's no Traitor Part 3 on this album. You're right. Yeah.
You didn't think about it?
No, not really. No.
Yeah, for those who know the album Traitor, the Trash Command has Traitor, then you have the Hellhammer on the second album, and I said, hey, but where's Traitor Part 3?
Yeah, maybe we have this on the next record, so you will be satisfied with Traitor Part 3 on the 4th album, so we'll see.
Okay, the band released a lyric video clip for the song Knee Deep in the Dead. I believe the first and only video so far. What can you guys tell us about this song and who has produced this video for you?
I've got a friend, Patrick Letsch is his name, and I was thinking about the lyric video for the single or something. And I asked him, do you want to draw a comic with us? We have real comic right now, and we use the comic as background, because I think a lot of lyrics that they have a lack of entertainment in it, because just of the lyrics popping up and disappearing is a little bit boring. And so I thought, let's do the fucking comic, and we put a lyric video on it, and we just blew it over the top, super over the top, super trashy and cheesy and all this stuff. Let's do this, because if you're watching it, it's like comedy, like raw comedy or something, and we really aimed for that. So yeah, it was nice doing that. Patrick Letsch guy, he drew the comic, and another friend of mine working at a film production company, and he did all the animations with that.
Yeah, very great idea. I love it.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, for what the record is concerned, the vinyl are in a limited to each 100 copies in white, green, splatter, and transparent yellow. But I heard that these vinyls are sold out already. Are there more gonna be pressed? And in how many format is the album now available?
So I think vinyl, you're correct with that. It's sold out. Gone after 2 weeks was completely sold out. So we have to do a repress. And I don't know if we do a new special edition or something, maybe just black or one different color or something like that for the collectors. I think we'll repress it. So yeah, you'll be happy and get one. I think you'll get one in your hand.
Sure.
Going fast.
Okay, talking about press, do you need authorization of Violent Greek Records in order to press more copies?
No, they're doing it because they earn a lot of money with it. We don't get the money from that, so they would be stupid if they don't press it again and sell the shit. So we don't have need the authorization for it or something like that. They just do it. They ask us hey, dude, you want to have another vinyl press or something? Do you want black or limited color edition or whatever? We're just yeah, why not? Do it. Go for gold.
Your second work with them, with this great label, Violent Greek Records. I mean, they are Germans, Anybody can believe they're from Greece. No, they're not Greek. They are Germans. How are things going after just a couple of weeks after that the album has been released? And do you believe and feel you will get much more promotion, distribution, and support in general by this label?
Yes, I think so. Yeah. Because it's not a super big company like Nuclear Blast or something. And if you need to reach someone there, you're just gonna call them, and you always have someone on your phone. You can write an email late at night, and you get an answer 20 minutes later. And I really dig how they work, because we can do whatever we want. So I give them a call and say, hey dude, we want dated vinyl, and he's yeah, let's do this. Okay, no problem. So I'm really pleased with these guys and how they work. So yeah.
And the good thing is that the guys from Violent Greek Records are Traitor fans as well. So
yeah. best part, yeah.
They're always in the mosh pit?
Yeah, we have like second album, Venomizer, there's Teutonic Storm, and there's Burkhard Schmidt, like he's doing also the vocals on it, and he's the frontman of Hate Squad, like that old school hardcore neo-thrash metal band from the 80s and 90s. He's also our label mate, so he does like all the public stuff with Violent Creek Records, and he loves Traitor. He's a maniac fan, and that's cool because you get more. I think you get more support if they really have your back and they stand beside you and say, "Go for it," and "Fuck that, you do your stuff," and we love what you do, and that's cool. You know?
Okay, one very crucial part of an album, and I always say this: the album artwork. If I see, they're very similar to what the band has done in 2015 on Venomizer, and to what has Ed Repka based himself on to create this great artwork this time. Did he needed a lot of guidance from your part?
Like when we were thinking like of the artwork, so first of all, I just wanted an Ed Repka cover for my own. I always dreamed about it, and I was like, fuck yeah, let's do that third album with an Ed Repka cover. You won't go wrong with it because it's old school and he has a great style of painting, and you see it and you realize it's Ed Repka. You see one cover and it's that's Repka, like that. And actually we are always talking about the artwork, and I create like my own artwork and my ideas and present it to the guys. We're talking about it and changing stuff, and then I try to reach an artist which I like, and explaining my stuff and how is the story on it and what I want on the artwork. And he's just trying to make it happen because I draw stuff in first line, like I'm doing some sketches and sending the stuff to the guys because they draw better than me. And well, yeah, and that's like explaining what I want on it and or what we want on it, and always put your style into it, and you can add something and just go nuts on it and let me see what you think about it. And that's how we create like all the covers.
What we did, like we did already on Venomizer, is that almost every song is represented in the artwork. That was also a big thing we wanted to do again because last time we really loved this, and this time it's the same. You've got the jungle from Ebola, you've got the crucifixion, you've got the Predator, you've got everything on the
you've got
artwork.
that chopped off head of Duke Nukem and all the stuff. And I mean, like in every artwork we have like the Thrash Commander, our mascot, the guy which is like on the front on every album. Somehow there's always this guy on it, and that's like something like an evolution in the progress. Like the guys are always changing, but he's always on a cover, so it's nice to see which artist, like vision of the artist, how he should look like is developing. You know, that's cool.
Talking about the tracks on the album, I must say the band had a young and very talented Greek guitarist Ghost of Suicidal Angel doing of solos on the song Xenomorph. Please tell us more how this went.
Like I'm a big fan, like what a lot of hip-hop guys are doing, like they feature a lot of different artists, and I'm a big fan of it. On the second album, Venomizer, we had Burkhard Schmidt on it, and so I was like, yeah, maybe we need a one who's like also singing or something like that. This time we had like I had no one in my mind, like who is able to present the song like how I want it to sound and how it has to be done like that. I had no one in my mind, so I was just like, yeah, what about like a guest solo? And we were just like messing around with some names and people which have a good style and which we like, and so we come to guest tracks. Just asked him, so dude, do you want to play on the next Traitor album? And he was like, yeah, fuck yeah. I just want to listen to the song because if it sucks, I don't want to play on it, obviously. And he really dug the song. He dug the song really good and had a killer solo, I think. I really like it.
With their pedal to the metal and their third offering knee deep in the death, the Swabians should find themselves catapulted into the upper echelons of German thrash metal. Devastating tunes like Mad Dictator, Nuke Them All, Demonic Possession, Knee Deep in the Death or Crucifixion, and the entire album from a barrage of songs while their cutting riffs and snarling vocals rip your eardrums and will be the cause of many stiff neck. Approaching the last part of this interview, guys, the band had already played in different parts of Germany this year, and there is a whole lot of shows more to come on the way, how has these shows gone in Emden, Ostfrieden, Salzburg, Stuttgart, Karlsruhe, to mention some, and most recently in Tübingen? How has all these shows gone, and especially for those shows before the album was released, was there a different playlist excluding the new album?
Yeah, there was a different playlist, so we always do it depends how much time we have to play, there's you got 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour or something, so the set changes, and I was against to play new songs before the published record, so there's definitely on the 5th April, May was in Tübingen, that was the first show we played, the new stuff. But if you compare the shows, I think they all were killer. We don't have a bad show. The show in Tübingen was extraordinary. So it's a small venue there and 250 people or something, and you got sweat coming down from the walls, and it was 70 degrees in there, and people crashed everything, and two people were injured, but not badly, so it was friendly, violent fun. And I think because of the new songs, they're more straight up in your face, and it's a super fast set, and with a lot of headbanging, all stuff, and you're just fucked up, you wasted in the end that. So, but it's pretty cool. I think the shows they're growing. Every show they're growing, and you get more routine with it, what to do and how you want it to deliver, how you want to do it. And yeah, I think with the new stuff, and now we have a good variety of songs from the first to the third album. It's more a changing set in it, but with old school songs of us, with the new stuff, and with all the classic stuff. So yeah.
But for all those fans, hard-dying fans of Traitor, that you played in the hometown before Tübingen, I'm talking about, did the band give them a little taste of what the new album will be like?
Of course, we got always guys coming and asking for the new album, what would it be like, if there would be some jazz on it or whatever. So we gave a little tease of that it will be a little bit harder, or how we try to do it, something between Thrash Command and Venomizer, but the songs themselves we didn't play. It's up to them.
But at least at that time, the band was already promoting Knee Deep in the Dead. Could have played it still, right?
Yeah, we could. Yeah, but we didn't. So you had to wait for the fucking album, and you have to come to the fucking show so you can hear it. So easy as that.
Yeah, I think it's also always nicer if guys who come to the concert, if they already heard the songs before several times, so they can really scream the lyrics and I think this is always a little bit easier.
Talking about great shows still to come, the band will also be playing at some great festival this spring, summer, and even in the fall, like Rock Hard Festival, Mies Open Air, the Colossal Wacken Open Air, and the Way of Darkness Fest. First of all, how are you guys feeling to be playing at this great festival, and especially at the most and biggest, greatest festival in the world, Wacken? And what could the fans expect from the band?
Well, a fast, groovy and hard, sweaty show, I think, or something like that. We're really excited to go to these festivals. There are a lot of more gigs. We didn't put everything on our website, but we're booked till, I think, May 2019 with stuff. And we're really looking forward to these shows because, first of all, fucking Wacken. Every metalhead wants to play Wacken, so we can play there. It's fucking awesome. And
are you guys gonna be playing at the main stages? One of the main stages?
No, there's just a different. They have one event. It's called Wasted Wednesday.
Okay, and
so we play on Wednesday. I don't know.
The Wasteland stage.
Wasteland stage, maybe.
Yeah. Last year they changed the stage names. There used to be True Metal stage, Black stage, or whatever stage, party stage, but now they they all have different names. Last year, we saw them with, I was there too, again, last year, 2017, but can't remember the names now. But I know the two biggest stages open on the second or the third night. So you guys must be playing on one of those other stages.
Yeah, that's it.
Could be. I need to check my facts. I don't know. We have the contract. I have it somewhere. I just need to read it again. But I don't know. I think that the stage, which stage, it doesn't matter because it's like a special, that special Wasted Wednesday, just thrash metal.
One question. Are you guys going to be there the whole week, the whole 4 days?
So we can hang out. We have a couple of beers and doing stuff what is bad for our health or whatever. So we're there. So we can catch up.
You're going to be staying in the VIP area?
Also, yeah.
Yeah, so if I go, I'll probably be there, the VIP camp.
Yeah, we're there also.
Yeah, I have to look out for you.
Yeah,
because, you know, it's so difficult to walk around, you know, during the festival and look for you guys.
Yeah, but I think they're like 5 people or something like that. They're not so much people we find each other.
Yeah. Just over 100,000.
Yeah, I can tell you. Yeah, I think we will wear like band shirts, and we also have long hair, so it's pretty easy to catch us.
Yeah. But what else could the bands expect from the band on these playing at these festivals? And are you guys gonna be sitting at a stand? Are you gonna be selling your merchandises there? Are you gonna be selling your albums, your CDs there?
Yeah, also, but we don't do it like actually ourselves, but there's a crew and they're gonna sell everything we have, so you can get a copy there and catch up on the new merchandise, new shirts and hoodies and whatever. There's a lot of stuff.
Well, I think I have covered most of what the fans wanted to hear. And yep, I want to thank you guys. Matthias and Lorenz, I want to thank you very much. Duncan.
Bitteschön, yeah.
And once again, I want to thank you very, very much. I want to hand you over the microphone of Metal Messiah Radio for you to invite all your friends, all your fans, all the die-hard metal fans to buy this great new masterpiece, Knee Deep in the Death, and to buy all your merchandises, of course, and to attend all the shows you have coming up, okay?
Yep, thank you. Thank you very much. So show up at a show, buy the stuff, and listen to it, give it a spin, and hang out after the show with us and kill some cold ones. So we're open for that, and I hope you enjoy the new record.
You know, guys, I really hope to see you. To see you this time. Am I wrong? Didn't we met, or did I see you play at Summer Breeze sometimes, or I'm crazy?
So like two years ago, we played, I think 2016 Summer Breeze, yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, but you know, it's like if you're like on these big shows, there's so much going on in the venue and like in the backyard and everything. It's like super crowded and you don't have actually so much time to greet and hang out with everyone, because there you have like an interview, then they're coming for the signing session and meet and greet, stuff like that. So actually you don't have so much private time on these big shows. So sometimes it's a little bit hard to catch up.
Guys, like I just said, hoping all the best for you, for the band, for this great new album, Knee Deep in the Death, and looking forward to see you live in concert at Wacken Open Air and to have a beer there with you, okay?
Of course.
And like I always say, guys, bye-bye, metal on.
Yeah, bye-bye. Hi, this is Lorenz of the German band Traitor, and I'd like to congratulate Metal Messiah Radio International for its 10th anniversary.